It's day 63 of my 100-day meditation challenge. So I did an hour meditation when I woke up, and then I went to the gym and I did an hour and a half at the gym. Had a little wander around, buying some bananas and had some breakfast, and then I've just done an hour meditation again. And this second meditation I did because I quite wore myself out at the gym today. And so going into this second meditation, I felt so relaxed and good. And so I got to this blissful state, and it was like feeling my heart and feeling love, and it's spreading throughout my body. So I could feel it predominantly in my heart, but it was spreading through my body and like a tingle all through my body. Pretty much the whole meditation. So nice. And now I'm so relaxed. I could have carried on. Like, this is one of the few times where I've really felt like carrying on, continuing in the meditation. But I didn't, because I want to go about my day as well. There's other good things to do, not just the meditation. Yeah, not much else to say today. Let me think if anything happened. I had a really good dream last night. A really interesting dream. Someone new showing up in my dream, and aspects about that person reminding me of people in the past and of things that I want. And so I woke up this morning remembering the dream really clearly, and it's that energy of it has kind of stayed with me too. So I feel like at the moment for the last 63 days, I've been opening myself up to even more. There's been inspiration and ideas and better ways of looking after myself, and better things in my life have come. Now more ideas of better things that I deserve and what I'm worthy of, and a much more peaceful feeling inside of me, knowing that the universe is supporting me in it all, because I'm not instigating any of this apart from doing the meditations. It's just each step is coming to me and I'm following that, and being the consciousness. It's not even doing it, it's just I'm doing the meditation, but being the consciousness of whatever shows up for me in that meditation, if that makes any sense. Something I realized in the meditation early this morning I've just remembered, is how reading books about spirituality, listening to speakers speak about spirituality, gives you a kind of knowledge, a cerebral kind of knowledge about the right things to say, or the right things to do, or the right things to be, but it doesn't give you the experience of that. And what I've found is, in the past, it's having done that, read a lot of books, listened to lots of speakers, and had this cerebral kind of approach, and that was after I'd had a meditation experience kind of approach to it. I have kind of fallen back on that. It's held me back. It's held me back in a way, because when say something comes up for you like lack, right? And so you're feeling a fear of lack. So instead of experiencing it, feeling that fear of lack and meditating and actually going into it, you know, because you've read it, that lack doesn't exist, that abundance is all, and you can say all of these things because you know it in your mind, but you've not had the experience of it yet. And that knowledge of what is the truth, if you haven't felt it or if you haven't experienced it yet, then it's not really your truth. And so that knowledge actually keeps you away from it. That's what I found in myself. Because you can turn around and say, but yeah, I know that already, I know that. So you don't think that you need to do the work to actually feel it and get there within yourself. And so it can be a block, it can be a barrier, and it has been in myself. And that came through really clearly this morning because my mind wanted to do that. It wanted to come out with these truths that I thought that I knew instead of feeling something in my meditation. It's like it's another layer of ego, The spiritual ego is the trickiest. It's the trickiest levels of all ego to get rid of because it sounds like truth. And the only way that you know that it isn't actually coming from within you, that makes any sense. So it is truth, but if you're not feeling it, it's not your truth, is because of the feeling of it. So that's the only way to know if you've just learned something cerebrally, or whether you've actually got there from within yourself. Two very different things. So when you've got there within yourself, you feel it, and you know it on a different level. It just, you don't even need to declare it, you don't need to affirm it, it's right there, it's within you. And you can only get there by experiencing it. And so this is why meditation is so important. And so this is the part of the journey that I've been on in the last 63 days, is the experiencing of it. It's, you can read as many books as you want, and you can listen to people, you can listen to me, you can do my classes, but unless you do the work yourself, unless you actually get into these states, unless you actually feel things, it's like with healing, if you try and heal anything within yourself, you can't do it unless you feel it, because you're not experiencing it, so you're not doing it if you're not feeling it. So yeah, feeling is key. It's the key behind all of it. And so I hope I've inspired you to meditate too, and to do this 2 hours meditation a day. Changes your life completely. Can so highly recommend it. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. That was day 63.